Hello, my Ozark friends. This is Vincent Anderson with Ozarks History, and have we got a deal for you today. We've talked about this in other videos, but now we're going to do it. We have now recorded the actual advertisement. You're going to get to see some scenes of it also, of Buffalo City, Arkansas. Now, this is the original Buffalo City, Arkansas that was proposed to be built, and they did build it. Here's the advertisement for 1858. It sounds like the greatest show on earth as a salesman. We got Blue Jays hauling around here. It's the greatest show on earth as a salesman, selling the land. Some of the lines are redundant, but I think it's very important because you're going to get the flavor, the historical flavor of what an advertisement was to build a city that never existed before. So here it goes. We'll hope to see you soon. Enjoy the advertisement for Buffalo City, Arkansas.
Sale of lots in Buffalo City. The undersigned will commence the sale of lots in Buffalo City on the second Monday in January 1859 to the highest bidder. Terms: 1/4 cash, balance on credit of 12 months without security, accepts as such. As the lots in Buffalo City is situated on the south side of the White River, 70 miles by land, 115 miles by water above Batesville, Arkansas, at the foot of Buffalo Shoals, 11 miles above the mouth of the North Fork, and 1 mile above the mouth of the Buffalo River, at the head of reliable navigation on the White River, about 250 miles by land from St. Louis, 120 miles from Little Rock, 200 miles from Memphis, 150 miles from Fort Smith, 95 miles from Jacksonport, and 140 miles from Des Arc. Buffalo City is accessible for good-sized steamboats most of the year, and small boats of very light draught nearly or quite all the year. By the glance at a map of Arkansas, persons can see at once the destiny of Buffalo City. Situated as it is at the foot of Buffalo Shoals, the head of reliable navigation on the White River, surrounded by very large, excellent, fertile, and settled country, commanding an immense wagon trade west 125 miles to 175 miles, and to on the north 100 miles, and on the south and southwest from 50 to 75 miles. This vast extent of high, healthy country is unsurpassed in fertility in the West. Uninterrupted by speculators, lands are very cheap, producing wheat, corn, oats, tobacco to any part of the United States, and for raising hogs, cattle, horses, mules, sheep, etc. is scarcely to be equaled anywhere. The truth of which is fully demonstrated from the fact that immigration of the most sustainable and desirable character has been pouring into this region of country for the last 2 years by thousands from every part of the Union, and from information received, the immigration will continue unprecedented in almost any part of the globe. The wants of this vast country so rapidly settling makes it absolutely necessary that a trading point be established at the most accessible point nearest and almost convenient to the masses on the beautiful and ever navigable White River. Buffalo City, being situated at the foot of Buffalo Shoals as the head of reliable navigation on the White River, is the place selected by nature itself for a trading point for that immense country. Nature has said to navigators, "Here is the great Buffalo Shoals. Thus far shall you go up to this beautiful stream, and no farther." Hence, Buffalo City took its name. Had this natural site for a beautiful city judiciously laid off in lots and sold some years ago, as the present proprietor will do immediately, it would unquestionably have been the place, by this time, of no small note. The undersigned having become the sole proprietor of the grounds and buildings by purchase, in part from William Byers of Batesville, and in part of the estate of William Tunstall of Jacksonport, Arkansas, and further in any part of entry by the United States government of the Land Office at a heavy outlay of money, it is determined to lay it out immediately in a real city style, fronting the river in convenient size lots with a wide front row, as well as wide streets, alleys also, squares and public buildings and promenades, etc., etc. The river being straight, the banks having a gradual descent, not subject to cave, with deep water close up to the shore, with a beautiful, level, rich grounds all above overflow, combined with the beautiful scenery partly surrounding the town, and pure spring water gushing out near at hand, and the never-failing cold, pure, healthy, well water to be had at any part of the town, with fine woods convenient, combined with many advantages and conveniences with the healthfulness of the place, makes beyond a doubt the prospects at this point of the city, in fact, far superior to any other point in all of this region of country, and inferior in no point on the White River or any other in the state of Arkansas. Mail facilities must and will no doubt soon be extended by steamboat up the White River from Jacksonport to Buffalo City. It already has been extended from Jacksonport to Black River to Pocahontas. When this is done, it furnishes transportation for freight and passengers out of the Mississippi River year-round, justifying at once the establishment of various stage lines from Buffalo City to the interior, north, northwest, west, south, southwest. These things are no fiction, but the conclusion of those best acquainted with the country, men of sound mind and judgment. 2 boats are now preparing to run from Jacksonport to Buffalo City, connecting with regular New Orleans, Memphis, and Napoleon packets. To persons desiring to settle in Buffalo City, we say, pay attention to those who would try to discourage you, who stand out as living monuments of mastery of inactivity, to denounce everything that seems new to their sleepy intellects, who war upon the moving spirit of the day, and would, if they could, strangle every enterprise, lock the wheels of advancements to a standstill, and block up all avenues of trade and commerce. They, but thereby prove their utter ignorance of the facts and the developments of the present age, and their own unfitness for the times. A good site, also $300 worth of lots, will be given for the immediate establishment of a good sawmill. A good site and $500 worth of lots will be given to the establishment of a first-class flouring mill at Buffalo City. A better location for such business cannot be found anywhere. The sale of lots must be made in good faith and without reserve. Lots can be had at a private sale. For further particulars, address, for the present, Agent, Buffalo City Lots, Buffalo City, or the undersigned, John H. Quisenberry, Des Arc, Arkansas, November 8th, 1858.